Hi, so this is Natasha. Welcome to my stream. I'm gonna be playing rct2, Tycoon, which is like this strategy game I used to play quite a lot when I was younger, and I recently re-downloaded. Not like a massive gamer, but I'm trying to get back into it because I think I had like some kind of form of escapism, and I remember finding this really exciting when I was younger, and it took up so much of my time. Yeah, I guess I'm trying to get myself back into that place when I was younger, and I took a lot of things at face value, and I didn't overanalyze everything, and I could have some form of escape. I mean, like, arguably that's bad. Perhaps it's good that I'm like analysing everything constantly, but I don't know, it's getting a bit intense. Like, I'm immediately doing it now. Like, this is supposed to be something I do to switch off, but I mean, like, what is this? I just see everything as so problematic. I can't not analyse it, but like, so this theme park's like a strange kind of faux western setting. So this is supposed to be like a cowboy hat stall, and then we've got an Indian feather hat stall. I don't know, it's just a game. I know it's just a game, but all I can see and feel is that colonized America is just an exciting fictional theme for a tiny theme park that's being prophetized. And I mean, like, this is a simulation game. It's supposed to represent some aspects of reality, and all I can think is, this is what real theme parks are like. This is what entertainment is like. Racist, basically. Like, I don't want to be the kind of person that's... Well, I am. I don't want to think like everything's corrupt. I'm just trying not to think about it. Let me just check on my ride. Okay, not that bit. Let's see what people think. I can't help it, so I'm going to go back to what I was saying. Yeah, another thing that's been bothering me about these two stalls is that the western hat, the cowboy hat one, you can sell 3 options of hats, whereas in the Indian feather hat stall you've only got 1 option. My western hat stall is making $201.55 profit, and my Indian feather hat is making $103.20. Let me see what the thing is per hour. Projected profit is $49.28 for that. Yeah, $70.46 for that. All I can think is that some like gross metaphor for how post-colonized like nationalist America is doing so much better and is more successful, and that they literally have more options. Like, I don't know if someone who coded that was thinking this through, but maybe subconsciously, that's the thing. These should be subconscious thoughts that I'm just like sorting out in the back of my head, but they're making the game very intense for me. obviously none of these like algorithmic characters are going to think about that, and it's like they're programmed to have really simple emotions, to have emotions that only run from red to yellow to green. So you're either happy, okay, or sad. There's like nothing in between. There's nothing more complex than that. And this is a simulation for like a real entertainment venue. Like, of course it's simplified a bit because it's a game, but it's a simulation. It's supposed to like bring you back to reality, or make you think back to reality. And all it makes me think is that people just aren't considering all these issues enough, and things just passing them by, like these racist ideals just passing them by. Whatever, like, it's just a game. I need to just calm down and not think about it, I guess. I'll go down the slide. It's not working. Okay. Someone just got on it. Should be able to go down. Someone else getting on. Might be nice to do that again. Like, this is quite nice, like that simulation of, it's like a double simulation. It's like, it's bringing me back to when I was younger and I was playing this game and I was just so free and it was entertaining and I wasn't overthinking everything. And then it's like another level because it's making me think back to like theme parks. And when I was younger again, like, it was so fun and I could just like ignore all these issues and just generally just enjoy the rides. But I can't right now. I'm like trying really hard to get back to that state. Because like, I'm just getting to the point where I felt like I had this like huge increase in knowledge, but with that came like loads of pressure, and I'm trying to figure out how to better everything, and there's like no time for me to just calm down. The rides are strange. It's like, I remember that adrenaline rush I had got even from when I was playing this game when I was younger and from when I was on these rides, or similar rides when I was younger. But like revisiting those thoughts is just making me feel like, okay, you're in this lucky position where you can revisit them now, you have the time to like think these things through. And what I can hear this time when I'm on the ride is the people screaming in the background, the coin sounds, the money going off, the sounds of people vomiting, the tension in the mechanics that are pulling this roller coaster up, the instability, like you can hear the carriage wobbling. And the drop is so intense, like, it's exciting but also kind of scary, like how loud it gets. Yeah, and how quickly it's over. And what do people think? It's so simple, like really short phrases in that red, yellow or green mood system. That was so intense. There was so much going on. My janitor doing? My work is varied. I'm sick of this task. His happiness is fine here though. I don't know. I don't really get how the algorithms work. I'm still trying to understand how all the emotions work in this game. No. All his comments were sad. But he's happy. I don't know. Maybe I'll give him some training or something. Try and boost morale. He is... Which mechanic is he? Oh, it's janitor 1. Okay. What I really enjoy actually is just like zooming in and out with the noise. Like that's a simulation I like, the thought that, you know, I could just easily scroll out even. Ugh, I'm talking too fast. The thought that I could easily just scroll in and out. You know, that I can see things from outside perspective. I can literally see the edge of these levels where all these like cartoon replicated cactuses stop. I can see the edge. Well, I guess I can see the edge of the plants, but I can't see the edge of this weird like repetitive sand template thing. But it's fine. At least I can see there's some borders to the theme park. And outside that is like a tiny bit of like plantation just like drifting about, but you can remove yourself and that's really nice. You can like switch between different perspectives of people. Like it was nice earlier when I was like, you know, in the ride, the position of my customers. See, oops, it's an accident. So I can like see how they're feeling, look at the outside, how it looks for me as like a player, see how my workers are feeling. It's like, there's so many different things you need to like think about, loads of different kinds of feelings you need to cater for, but also keep an eye on your own profits. Wow, okay. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit more intense than I thought actually. Yeah, it's kind of relaxing. There are bits I like. Not making any profit. Can anyone get to this? I should turn him around. No, why would... People should be coming off the ride and going straight there. Okay, I'm going to delete that and put it somewhere else. Maybe I'll put it here so as people are queuing up they can get a drink. Hopefully that'll make some profit. I'll put the price up a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I keep going in and out of whether this is relaxing. Like I feel really tense. It's partly being part of the game and streaming and hearing my own voice, hearing their voices. Like knowing that it's just something I could do for fun, but in my free time, but that should be pleasing, and that if I don't do well, if I don't become an entrepreneur soon, I'm probably gonna feel like I wasted my time and feel annoyed with it. And sometimes I just do stuff like speed it up. And then I progress a lot faster. And sometimes I'm like, but then what's the point of playing the game if I just do it all in double, triple time? because you, like, I hate thinking about this, but yeah, like I paid for this game. I invested my time into like learning the techniques of this game. It should be something enjoyable that I want to stretch out and take my time with, but actually, when things are so busy, when things are moving so fast, I feel useful, I feel like I'm getting things done. That's calming. I feel so calm in the fact that I'm busy and things just keep going. I couldn't stand the fact that I was taking time out. Like, even when I'm just playing, I don't know, even when I'm just playing I feel like I'm doing so much, and that's good, but I don't ever really stop or calm down. I guess it's like a learning process. Like, I'm still pretty 101 gamer. I haven't played stuff like this since I was quite young. And it was completely different. Like, I didn't even consider myself a gamer, it was just something I did. Now I feel like more as if I'm like in the character. I've got all the like gaming gear, like my headset, my mouse and everything. I feel like I'm training, I feel like it's a progression. Like, I feel like I need to move up from being like the apprentice, the entrepreneur, the tycoon, and not just in this game but in loads of other games. I feel like I need to teach myself and like level up how much I can immerse myself in new worlds, how much I can escape all the stress that's going on outside. So I think I'm just creating new stresses. It feels so real sometimes, like my mouth's so dry and my breathing's a bit weird, and like I'm finding it hard to talk pretty clearly. Like, this is a game, it should be fun, and maybe it is fun, but not in the way I was expecting, because I'm not even sure. Like, I feel both. I feel both, like it's very fun but also extremely intense. What do I need to do to move up a level? To repay my loan, I just need to up my profits really. Okay, I think I'm gonna add a new ride. This is the thing, like, I've got on double speed mode because I want to up my profits quicker, but because it's moving so fast, if I don't quickly change my emission prices like quick enough, I'm like losing profit. It's okay, the total profit's moving up quite quickly now. Let's see what people think. I'm not massively impressed, but I am making a profit. That's another thing that I don't want to overanalyze, but in my head it's just like, this is so dumb. Like, I would hate to do this outside of the game. Like, how awful would that be? Make me feel like I'm just literally scamming people and they're having a terrible time. It's just a game. I might just save this for a second and go back to one of my other levels. Finding that one quite intense, like, So I still haven't hit the highest ranking of a tycoon yet. I became a tycoon on this one quite quickly. Found this level pretty easy. Ugh. I feel exhausted. Like, I'm finding it intense, and I am definitely overanalyzing loads of things. Like what I was saying about the Western hat stall and Indian feather hat stall and all the people. And I look how simplified their emotions and faces are. And I just think it's like really gross, kind of like just really gross, like simplifications of like race and gender and everything. And it's a game, it doesn't really matter, but it does kind of matter. I don't know, I still think Roller Coaster Tycoon is definitely better than other games I've tried. Like, I tried out the Elder Scrolls for a bit, which is like a online MMO. Yeah, it's an MMO. And it was like, you could either be a human, which was like white and European features kind of thing, or you could be one of these strange mutant alien species. And they, to me, all just seem like, obviously, really gross simplifications of Asian and African races. But what's weird about that is that was supposed to be like a fantasy game, like it wasn't a simulation game. And I thought maybe that's more comforting because it's like removed from my physical world, so if the stereotypes look a bit weird, it's fine because it doesn't reflect real worlds. But then it's even worse because when you move to your fantasy world and you move outside of the physical world, you still have those stereotypes. They're so ingrained that even when you're thinking about a completely alternate space, they're there. Oh, maybe that's worse. I definitely found it more uncomfortable. I think also because in this game you're not playing as one of the characters specifically. You can like zoom in and out and get in their head or whatever, but it's not you, like you can just click in and out. A lot of MMOs where you have to select your character at the beginning and then you just work with them. You have to get really used to their body and the implications of being that body, and I don't see it as something escaping. I find it more intense, I feel like there's more pressure because you have to choose that body. Knowing what traits it's going to have and how it's going to be treated, and you like learn about different kind of strengths it has and everything. Roller Coaster Tycoon's okay. Let me see how all these stalls are doing. I love hearing those cartoonish screams so much. And also the little laughs, and even the puking sounds. Sort of the money sounds. I think I secretly love the sound of these coins going off, like it makes me feel like I'm being really productive, like I'm doing really well, but I don't think that's too much. I think when you hear all the like repetitive, identical screams and pukes, and laughs. You feel like you're like letting off your emotions in this game, and it's like closing on your ears and your headphones, and you can like, it keeps going. It feels like you're allowed to revisit these emotions again and again and just focusing on one. And that's kind of what I like about how simplified the characters are. Like, when it's one thing again and again and again, you can keep looking over it, and that's good and bad. I don't know. It's good and bad. Like, I definitely overanalyze things too much, but I'd feel guilty if I didn't. Let me see. I don't know if that's making any profit at all. It's been a bit of a weird place to put it. See, no, it's not. Delete that. And I think I feel a bit calmer now. I think my heart rate is pretty high. And my mouth's still really dry and finding it a little bit hard to talk succinctly, but I guess that's nice in a way. At least I found something I can get so attached to. Even if there's some flaws, it's making me a little bit anxious. It's exciting that I could begin to get immersed in something so much. From early days, but I feel like it is becoming separate and that I can immerse myself in this world as a distraction from problems existing in the physical world. And there's one more zoom in there. I'm gonna stop there. See you later.